Bella here and welcome back to the Weight Wanters channel. Today I'm going to be going through how you're going to be staying consistent through this winter weight gain period, okay? Winter art is a buzzword that has been thrown around a lot this winter, and for me, it is basically like a winter challenge to get into your bag. Whatever bag you want to focus on, and if you're on this channel, then that is going to be your weight gain bag. If you're new here, my name is Bella. I am a weight gain coach and personal trainer, and I help the girlies gain healthy weight and reach their goals. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our new videos. So getting started, ladies, winter for me is always the best time to get into my weight gain journey, to get into my goals, because it's cold, it's dark, it's cozy, it's just giving grinding mode, okay? Wintertime, it's so much easier to want to eat because you want to warm yourself up with nice, warm, hearty meals that are going to make you feel good, meals that are going to make you feel full. You just got a lot of time to really dedicate to yourself. So here's a few ways that we are going to stay consistent this winter arc period. Number one is you want to join a community, okay? Gaining weight isn't like weight loss where majority of the people have this goal or want this goal. So sometimes it can feel very isolating. I remember when I first started my journey, I always felt so alone, and I was actually always embarrassed and felt really insecure about the fact that I wanted to gain weight anyway, because I felt anytime I did mention that I wanted to gain weight, people were confused. People were like, oh, that's not really a problem, or oh, I wish I had that problem. Like, it was always invalidated, the fact that I actually wanted to gain weight and struggled to gain weight, which was honestly half the reason why I created Weight Wanters and this community to begin with, because I went on that journey by myself. I felt very alone. Being a personal trainer in the fitness industry, I just saw that there was just not a lot of support for the girlies who just wanted to gain healthy weight. So number one is to join a community. Hello, you're here right now. This is your first step. So like I said, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow us on TikTok, on Instagram, and just immerse yourself in weight gain content. We do also have a free WhatsApp community group. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. So if you want to join this group, we have over 1,000 members split up into different locations. We've got groups for North America, for UK, Europe, for Africa, for Middle East. We've got groups for literally all over the world. We are a global brand, baby. But immersing yourself with weight gain content, speaking and keeping yourself accountable with girls that are also trying to gain weight is just gonna make it that much easier for you, because it's always harder to do something alone than to do it with a group of people. Like, think if you was gonna try a new workout class or go to the gym, it's gonna be so much easier to actually go and get through if you're going with your girls, if you're going with your workout buddy, your gym buddy. You just have that extra accountability, that extra motivation to actually go and get it done. So make sure that you start following, you start immersing yourself with weight gain communities. I know there's not a lot, but this is one thing that is really gonna help you stay on track this winter period. Number two is I want you to get really clear about your goals, okay? We are not waiting until January 2025 to then start working on our goals. We're starting right now, okay? But I want you ladies to get clear about your goals. So to do this, I want you to get a journal, get a notebook, use your notepad, use the notes app in your phone, use Notion, whatever form you want to do, but make sure that you write it down. And I want you to get really specific on a few things. The first thing I want you to get specific about is the kind of person you want to be in relation to your weight gain journey, okay? Like, how do you want to look? What size do you want to be? Like, vision yourself in your head, that goal version of yourself, okay? I want you to do physically how you would look, what size you would want to be, who you want to be. And then I want you to go into mentally, who would you be, okay? Because we need to think about every aspect of our life, because then we can start aligning ourselves to become that goal version of yourself. So when I mean your mindset, I want you to think, what habits does she have? What morning routine does she have? Does she wake up in the morning and do her skincare? Does she do yoga first thing? Does she go to the gym first thing? What are you doing? What is your mindset at your goal version of yourself? I want you to think emotionally, okay? And emotionally is so important, especially when it comes to your weight gain journey, because I know at the start of my journey, I had a pretty normal appetite, but when I was stressed, when I was anxious, when I was angry, which for some reason was a lot when I was younger, my appetite would just disappear. I had no appetite. So I was good. And then every week, every couple of weeks, something would happen in my life and it would just completely throw me off for a few days, maybe a week. And then I would lose all my gains and it felt like I was starting again. So if this is something that you relate to, then learning to control your emotions, learning to emotionally mature yourself, gaining emotional intelligence are all things that are going to help you on your weight gain journey. And honestly, it's something that is underrated when it comes to your weight gain goals. A lot of people just talk about eating more, going to the gym, but baby, emotional development, self-development, mental development, these are things that really are going to make or break you. Because like I said, you could be doing everything right, but if you're still getting completely thrown off track when something wrong goes on in your day, when someone pisses you off, then you're always going to be stopping and starting. You're always going to be restarting. So gaining that emotional intelligence, gaining that emotional maturity, you're going to be able to better handle your emotions. So then when those situations do come up, yes, it's not as if you're not going to feel your emotions. You're not going to let yourself be. However, you're not going to let those situations get in the way of what you're doing for yourself. Okay, and that's the real tea. That's how you need to look at it. Like, just because someone pissed you off, now you're not going to eat. Now you're not going to have your meals. No, girl, no, okay? It should be something that you double down on even more. Like, someone's pissed me off, or like you've gone for a breakup and now you think I'm going to let myself get skinny and wither away. Oh, hell no, baby. I'm going to double down. I'm going to show up for myself. I'm going to go hard. I'm going to dive deep into showing up for myself and into being that girl. That is the kind of mindset and emotional intelligence we want to have at that goal versions of ourselves. And going back to physically, I want you to think, what type of clothes would you wear? I remember when I was at the beginning of my weight gain journey, I hated wearing leggings because they were obviously so skin tight and I felt like you could just see how skinny my legs were, and it just made me want to vomit. It made me want to vomit. And I hate to say that about myself. Like, honestly, I really was hard on myself at the start of my journey, but I just really felt uncomfortable wearing leggings. So what kind of clothes would you wear at your goal version of yourself? So many of our clients, when they join us, one of the things that I truly love the most about being a coach is seeing them transform their confidence, seeing them start to buy clothes that they never would wear before. Take pictures, be confident, and you see that confidence in yourself as well. So I want you to think about all these different aspects of your life and really get into detail and put it down on paper. Get specific about your goal. It's not just a weight. Okay, gaining weight is so much more than just going up on the scales. You're gaining your confidence, you're gaining your energy back, you're gaining your sexy back. And for a lot of people, you're gaining your life back. We have had clients whose periods were really irregular due to their weight. We have had clients that were struggling with fertility because they were so underweight. So this is something that can really change your life. So I want you to get specific about that goal, because once you are so clear on all of that, you're going to be able to cut out the bullshit, okay? Because like I said, if you're clear about the kind of habits and mindset your goal version of yourself will have, if you're waking up in the morning and you're snoozing your alarm, you're rolling out of bed late, you're leaving the house without having breakfast, without doing your morning routine, you know that is not how your goal self would be moving, okay? So if you're not starting to do those things, you're not going to get to your goal. So it's going to be very easy for you to assess, reevaluate, and realign yourself back to your goals. And ladies, this takes practice, okay? This is not something that you're going to get overnight. This is something that you are going to have to practice day in, day out, becoming that girl, okay? It's a genre. It's a lifestyle. If you're someone now that doesn't have breakfast, we need to shake off those mindsets. I want you to fully embody becoming a Weight Wanter. Like, having breakfast, that's just who you are. That's just a part of your life. You're not a girlie that leaves the house without eating. No. You prioritize your food. You prioritize your gains. You prioritize nurturing yourself, looking after yourself. That's just who you are, okay? On to tip number 3, I want you to start doing check-ins with yourself. Okay? Do a little meeting between you and you, all right? Have a meeting with yourself at the end of every week. Do it in your journal. Again, do it in your notepad, whatever form, whatever medium you want to use. But be intentional. Put it in your diary. Put it in your calendar that you are going to schedule in this time with yourself. It could be in the evening, it could be in the morning, just to look back at your week and go, okay, what had worked well? Where did I fall behind? Where can I do better for next week? How can I realign myself to get to that goal version of yourself. And when you do these check-ins, I want you to go back and read that in-depth goal that you made for yourself. Don't just write it and leave it in a random pile and never go back to it. When you do these check-ins, read that goal, because that is going to refocus, that is going to remind you of your why, the reason why you're putting in all this work, the reason why you're doing all these things. And then ladies, all we have to do is show up, which is truly a lot easier said than done. And something about this winter arc that I want you to get into the habit of doing is showing up even on the days you don't feel like it. Consistency is not doing 100% every single day, but consistency is still showing up every day regardless, okay? We've mentioned it in another one of our videos, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but consistency is making sure that you're still hitting maintenance calories even when you're having a bad day. Even if you started the day slow, there's days, ladies, where I've had a disastrous morning and I've not had my first meal maybe until like 2-3 p.m., which is extremely rare for me these days. But even having that late start to the day with my meals, I've still managed to at least hit maintenance calories by the end of the day. This is by either making sure, okay, I know I've started late, so let me really make sure I'm focusing on having calorie dense meals. Maybe I'm gonna order a takeout, maybe I'm gonna order a cheeky Nando's or a cheeky Turkish just to help myself bulk up those calories. I'm definitely gonna have a smoothie, absolutely yes, to again just help myself make sure that I'm going into that maintenance calorie. So just because you've had a bad start to the day doesn't mean you need to end the day well, okay? And again, these are the things that you need to practice every day, because every day you're not going to be feeling it. If you think every day you're going to wake up, jump out of bed and feel motivated, no baby, that's not going to happen, okay? If you think you're going to wake up, especially in this winter, if you're going to the gym after work and it's dark and maybe it's rainy and you think, oh my God, I cannot be bothered to go to the gym, it's not going to be easy, okay? But like I said, the difference between where you are now and where you want to get to is you showing up. So you need to practice and get into the habit of showing up on those days, even when you do not feel like it. And ladies, if you're new here and really just starting out on your journey, and maybe you need a little bit more in-depth help on your journey, we have actually put together a weight gain starter pack, okay? So in this, there's 3 different components. You have got a 30-page guide, how to gain 5 kilograms in the next 3 months. And that goes into full detail. It's broken down into 3 different sections. So you've got the prep, which is everything you need to do to prepare yourself to get those gains. And then the method, we break down what you actually need to be doing to get to your goals. We explain everything in really easy to follow steps. And then we've also got the practical section as well, where we've actually put in example meal plans, smoothie recipes, things that you can practically start using and implementing to your routine, to your day-to-days, to actually help you start gaining weight. So you've got the how to gain 5 kgs in 3 months guide. We also put in the weight gain recipe book. There's over 50 high calorie recipes that you can start to use on your weight gain journey. And we've also put in 50 weight gain prompts. Again, mindset, very important. So these prompts you can go through, like maybe do 1 a night or do a few of them a week, but they're just going to help you get intentional about your weight gain journey and do some reflection on what's actually holding you back and what you actually need to do to reach your goals. And on top of that, we've also included 50 weight gain tips as well. This is a full all-rounder starter pack that, like I said, is just going to help you really dive deep and get started into your weight gain journey. So you do not have to wait until the new year. We're starting now, we're getting to work now. So come the new year, we're already on our way, okay? It's not new year, new me. We're already reinventing ourselves. We're already on the way. We're already on the journey, girl. The girlie's got to catch up, okay? Ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video today. Comment down if you have any questions. And as always, happy gaining.